I'm gonna give it a little time so that some people could come in so that I could really cook on the title of the video, man. Because, yeah, we gotta talk about this. And I apologize if it's too much wind. But yeah, it's Sunday. I'm just doing my walk for the week. Got to take advantage of the sun. Got to take advantage of the sun when we getting some good weather. Definitely got to take advantage of it. So, doing my laps. I'll show y'all. Switch it over, doing a little track laps. Yes, sir. But we definitely got to talk about something that really disturbed me when I was. Well, it was a comment that actually disturbed me, man. It really disturbed me. So, yeah, we gonna talk about it. But I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. Get this first lap in. After I knock out this first lap, then we gonna start cooking. And if y'all want to see how far I am, right over there, once I get back over there to that pole, then that's when we go start cooking the subject. So y'all stay tuned in, and we about to get it, man. We about to get it. But yeah, man. A comment I seen on my YouTube channel on one of my most recent videos. That video is titled "Why Men Become Incels in 2025," or "How Men Become Incels in 2025." That comment disturbed me, and I gotta talk about it. So, yeah, we go talk about it. Like I said, I'm gonna get to cooking after I finish my first lap. If y'all don't know how far I am, right there. I gotta make it over past the goal. I don't know if y'all can see it, but yeah, I gotta make it past the goal. Once I make it past the goal, I'm gonna start really cooking on the subject. And that subject is men have given up in 2025. So, yeah, man. Let's fucking get it. We almost there once again. Once I pass this goal, that'll be my first lap. And then once I pass that, I'm gonna really start cooking on what I need to talk about or what I got to talk about. So, yeah, keep that in mind, man. But we almost there. We about to get ready to cook. We almost there. We about to get ready to cook. Let me see if I could actually look and who could tell me if they can still see me. But on my video titled, that's what he said. I hope y'all can hear me. It's kind of windy. That's what he said. I hope y'all can hear me. It's kind of windy out here. But that's what he said in my comments. And I really want to break this down. Now, first and foremost, to the person who made that comment, I want to say that this isn't to bash you. This isn't to, down you or talk shit about you or anything like that. This is to actually help you and also to help others. Now, first and foremost, let's get to the comment. First off, he admitted that he was an incel. Salute to you for your transparency. Salute to you, because a lot of people ain't willing to speak up and say some shit like that. I'm gonna just keep it real. A lot of people ain't about to get on line and say some shit like that. So salute to you for your transparency. Salute to you for understanding that you are an incel. I give you props for that. But at the same time, you gotta have some pride, my guy. Me personally, I think every man should have some pride. And if you willing to get online, I'm gonna say it again, if you willing to get online and state I'm an incel, then you lack some type of pride. No, I know people say that pride is one of the 7 deadly sins, but me personally, I think every man should have some pride. Now, the reason I think every man should have some type of pride is because with pride comes self-worth. I'm gonna say it again, with pride comes self-worth. And you need to have some type of self-worth. And you putting that comment in my video, once again, salute to you on the transparency, but it shows that you don't really have no pride. You don't have too much self-worth, because me as a man, I know me personally, it's certain shit that I would never say online, or, you know, certain things I just take to the grave if they just that embarrassing. And that's because I got pride. And yeah, man, that's one thing that the individual who made that comment need to understand. Once again, it's good that you understand the position that you in, quote unquote an incel, but at the same time, you gotta have some type of self-worth. You gotta have some type of pride. And me just seeing that in your comment shows that you have low self-esteem, you don't have too much pride, because most men would not, get online and say, I'm an incel, raise their hand and say, I'm an incel. No. Because a lot of us men, we have pride. So that's one thing you gotta understand to the person who made that comment, that you gotta have some type of self-worth, you gotta have some type of pride, you gotta have some type of standard. And me personally, just from reading that comment, it seems like you're lacking. Another thing that I didn't really like about that comment is that you said you talk to women and it's impossible. Just off that, I understand that you're not really built for this shit, man. You don't really love the game too much. And when I say the game, I mean that the game, it could be anything. It could be, talking to women. It could be life in general. But what I mean by that is that if you over here saying that it's impossible, you done already gave up. And you further proving my point. In my video on why men become incels in 2025, I said that a lot of these men, they just weak out here. And you saying that it's impossible further proves my point. In that video, I explained that, yeah, you got to talk to women. Are you going to get the number? No, not all the time. It's going to be some wins and losses, but, you just talking to these people, it's giving you an opportunity. It's getting you out of your comfort zone. It's putting you in an uncomfortable situation so that you can grow as a man. And you saying that it's impossible, it literally shows that you've given up. And one thing about my channel, I try to motivate people not to give up. Giving up means that you're weak. You don't gotta give up on your dreams. For the incel dude, you don't gotta give up on, not being an incel. You just gotta change some things. Change some variables. That shit ain't impossible. To the incel dude, That shit is not impossible. I don't know if it's just you talking to people in general or you talking to women. That shit is not impossible. You just have to change your variables. It may be the city that you live in. You may live in a small town. Maybe you need to change your city. Get in a city where it's way more people, it's more populated. That's a variable that you could change. It may be that, you just don't really take care of yourself and groom yourself. You may need to get a different hairstyle, grow a beard. May need to work on your skincare, work on your teeth, all that good shit. Sometimes it ain't that, it's impossible. It's just that you need to change up the variables. If the shit ain't working for you, change some shit up. I'll give an example. When I first started YouTube, for the most part, I was doing, just like, real talk content. But I wasn't seeing too many views. So what I changed it up to focus on the main subject. And that subject was the NBA. And I seen the most growth I've ever seen in my channel when I start speaking on the NBA. I had to change up the variables. Of course, I went from the NBA eventually and went back to real talk, just because to me it ain't really about, it ain't really about getting the views. It's more so just about helping people. That's what I want to do. That's what I want my videos to do, help people. So eventually I went back to, the real talk content like I'm talking about now. But yeah, man, sometimes you just got to change the variables, bro. Ain't shit impossible. You just got to change things up. Plan A didn't work. Move on to plan B. Move on to plan B. Don't be no failure. Don't give up. Don't give up, bro. It's hope out here. It's hope out here. And I'm one of them beacons of hope, G. If you listening to this, once again, to the dude who made that comment, this ain't meant to knock you down or make you feel some type of way. This is meant to help you. So don't give up, bro. Don't give up. Just change the variables. Plan A didn't work. Go on to plan B. Simple as that. Plan A didn't work. Go on to plan B. But yeah, man, I have to talk about that comment because it really disturbed me, man. I hate to see young men out here talking about it's impossible and giving up. You gotta keep pushing, boy. Life gonna be hard regardless. It's gonna be trials and adversity regardless. And the real men fight through that. The real men fight through those trials and adversities and overcome them. We don't bitch and complain, man. Save the bitching and complaining for when you pass away. But yeah, man, I had to get in front of this camera and give you guys this live stream, man, because like I said, that comment, it disturbed me, bro. It disturbed me. And I hope to the individual who actually made that comment that this video helped. I'm gonna run down it once again. Number one, all men should have some type of pride. There's certain shit that you down there should take to the grave because it's, it may be so embarrassing. And that's a good thing, man. Pride, I know they say it's a sin, but every man should have some type of pride as a man. Number two, with pride comes self-worth. If you don't have no pride, you don't have no self-worth. So that's another reason why you gotta have some type of pride as a man. It's certain shit that I'm just not going for, cause I'm too prideful, bro. It's certain shit as a man I'm not going for. I'll die for. Well, not die, I unalive for. Because my pride won't let me go for certain shit as a man. It's just in me, man. It's just in me. And you gotta have that too. It gotta be certain boundaries that you not going for. Certain boundaries, if certain boundaries crossed, it gotta be certain shit that you just like, nah, I'm not going for that shit. We got to do what we got to do. I'm not going for that shit. As a man, I'm not going for that shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. You gotta have some type of pride as a man. And number three, instead of giving up, just change up the variables, bro. Fuck giving up, man. We grown men out here. We can't be out here giving up. It's too much in life for us to be giving up. It's too much in life for us to be giving up. Especially when it comes to women, bro. It's millions and billions of women. Sometimes you just gotta change up the fucking variables, bro. So none of that shit impossible, bro. You know, it's plenty of opportunity out here. Be it jobs, be it relationships, whatever the fuck it is. You just gotta change up the variables, man. It ain't too many jobs hiring in your city. You may need to go drive to a different city. You may need to drive 40 miles to a different city. Oh, it ain't no jobs in Dallas. I may need to look out in Fort Worth. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta change up the variables, bro. But, hey, if you enjoyed this live stream, you already know what to do. Like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the motherfucking channel, turn on notifications and all that good stuff. And I'm out. Peace.